I'm going to add a little disclaimer before we go any further in this video and just say that this video is not actually sponsored. I did reach out to this company after reviewing their free cheat, and I just want to go over why I think this is the best option for Skin Changer and also break into the Skin Changer category just a little bit. So I think it goes without question that if you're watching this video, you probably don't want to spend a lot of money on skins, but still want to play the game legitimately. Before we go any further, I want you to ask yourself a question. Do you consider Skin Changers cheats? And if you do consider them cheats, what exactly are you cheating other than a multi-billion-dollar company? I also seem to think whilst making this video, at least in my own head, that if you do consider Skin Changers cheats, they're probably the most morally correct cheats in terms of cheating in a video game. You're not causing any damage to another player. You're not ruining anyone else's experience. And if anything, you're just getting something that you might not be able to afford. There's a very true saying in the gaming community, and this actually might go for even more businesses. Generally speaking, if a customer is not going to spend the money no matter what, they were never a customer. And pushing just a little further even into that, if they were never potential customers, the difference between a skin changer and real skins is that you can share that you own them, collect them, and sell them for real money, whereas a skin changer is simply just for the person using its own enjoyment. These are little questions that I wanted to just get in the air before we go into the skin changer. Check it out. Now, I do want to mention that this skin changer is pretty cheap. It starts about $250 from Undetect. You guys can also use code TABZ, as they've given me a code to give to you guys for 10% off, and they have a lifetime version of it for just 50 bucks. But again, with that 10% off, you're looking at a pretty decent discount. Anyways, my name's TABZ. Let's hop right into the video.
Hard drive loaded up, lunch double encoded, what? Zip up all your junk.
All right, so hopping into it, the first thing you're going to do, obviously, after making your purchase is download Undetect. You can see I have it here already unzipped in its own little folder here. We have a skinsguide.txt and an install instructions. It's very simple. It tells you what you got to do. Keybind to open close menu is going to be delete. You're going to open CS2 at the main menu, drag the cheat from the zip folder, right click on undetect.exe, run as an administrator, log in with your registration or billing email, choose your cheat and hit inject. Obviously, it's going to tell you about all this stuff you need here. So you have to enable Steam overlay, blah, blah, blah. Pause and read. One thing to note is this one right here. It does have a skin guide. You're going to want to follow this just so that you don't have issues. So one of the main things that this skin changer actually boasts is the fact that they are using memory writing, but they're not using CS hooks, meaning it is safer. It doesn't utilize the game hooks. And that's going to be what internal cheats are going to be doing according to them. So it does say for skins, enable the skin option in the menu, select a weapon, choose your desired skin, apply the skin, and it will be in game. So we're going to quickly inject this very simply. We're going to, we don't even have to right click it, automatically runs as admin. So we can see right here, once we've injected, we've got our menu up. So we have skins, gloves, materials, and models. We have enable, disable, config, and modify. So let's hop into a custom match really quickly. So we'll close that out. We'll hit play. And then we'll go just into a workshop map quickly. Now, I could be completely wrong, but to my knowledge, this is the first of its kind. I don't think there is any other external in like just skin changer only cheat right now. Remember to always drink your water. All right, well, we're going to open up the menu with delete here. And because we have an AK, we're going to hit AK. So let's find the right Asimov for this. That's correct. That's not the right one. That's not the right one. There we go. Now we got the right one. So you might see the menu glitch out a little bit when I hit delete, and that's because it's opening Steam overlay to display the menu as it is injected externally and not directly into the game. But there we go. We got an AK Asimov. And again, I have been warned that some of these skins are not going to be absolutely perfect. Some of the knives are indeed going to be a little glitchy, but we can test those out right now by going over to gloves first. Let's do sports, or no, we'll do specialist gloves, and then I don't even know. Okay, so they are pre-named here. Marble Fade specialist gloves. And again, we're going to enable on the gloves specialist. There we go. It auto updated. That's pretty dope. We're going to go over to the, I think models is for knife. We'll go M9 bayonet, and let's also go with a Marble Fade. Oh, and there is a search function, which is nice. And of course, enable that. And there we go. Hit delete to close it up. And you've got your skin changer all working. We got the Marble Fade aesthetic with our AK Asimov, which is real nice. So we have T model and CT model. So we are a CT right now. I'm not sure exactly what this means. For example, I do have a Desert Eagle as my secondary. Let's hit Deagle right there. We don't want a Marble Fade Deagle, although I think we can do custom skins as we were talking about. There we go. We got our nice Marble Fade Deagle. Big, cool custom skin. I'm not going to lie. So one of the things that I should mention that they really do boast and really do think is great is the fact that because this is external, Doesn't really play with anything like internal cheats do. You have almost a 100% success rate dual injecting. Now, what that means is, for example, if we take another external here, we can dual inject. So what I'm going to do is inject lethality while having this open. And that is why their menu key is delete. Most cheats just don't have a delete menu key. So let's look at this. And as you can see, it loaded up the default config. So we're going to hit insert. We're going to quickly go to config, load my config, give it a second to load my most recent config. There you go. And boom, we've got our skin changer loaded up plus lethality. And yeah, it's as easy as that. So you can dual inject. You can get something cheap like lethality for $9. And then you can grab yourself a skin changer. But again, it's not perfect yet. They are working on it. As I said, they were very transparent with me when I contacted them about doing a video. And for example, some of the animations work absolutely perfect, as you can see. But for example, if you do F, just like Fakirity, you QQ and then hold F, it does break sometimes, which can be a little annoying. But again, they are being completely transparent. They wanted me to mention that they are working on it all the time right now. And it's as simple as that. And again, insert for lethality, and you hit delete the undetect skin changer. And again, we can display this by going to op, for example, while we're not even on it. And I've always been an absolute fan of the op boom. So let's grab a boom, throw it on there, hit delete, close that menu up, grab an op, and there you go. Got ourselves an op boom. We could utilize the trigger bot of lethality. And you have that option now. If you didn't want to use cheats, obviously, like I had mentioned in the intro of the video, the skin changer is dope as is, just based off the intro. I don't even want to call it a cheat. It's just a skin changer. It is what it is. I don't think people should have to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to use someone else's creation that just gets a shout out from fucking Valve for entering it in the game so that Valve can make fucking billions. Anyways, my name's Tabz. I'll see you guys on the next one. Later, bros. Peace.